Welcome. You're listening to a space created for sensitive, intuitive, and neurodivergent nervous systems. This is a place for empaths, cycle breakers, healers, and anyone who has learned to survive by staying quiet, staying small, or staying strong. Here, we move gently. We don't rush healing. We don't bypass the body. You're invited to listen in the way that feels safest for you. You can pause, breathe, move, or come back later. Your nervous system sets the pace here. Let's begin. Why do I end up in relationships where I give everything and feel emptied? I want you to hear this first. This is not because you're weak, naive, or too loving. And it's not because you missed a red flag. It's because your nervous system learned a pattern that once kept you safe. Let that land. Today, we're going to talk about why empaths are drawn into these dynamics, what's actually happening in the body and brain, and how to begin breaking the pattern without blaming yourself or forcing healing. And most of the people I work with are deeply empathic, intuitive, emotionally intelligent humans. They are not reckless with love. They are relationally skilled. They are usually visual thinkers based on Temple Grandin's work. And yet they keep ending up with emotionally unavailable, controlling, or narcissistic partners. That contradiction creates shame. I should have known better, but knowing better does not rewire a nervous system. Attraction is not a conscious choice, it's a physiological response. Empaths often grew up in environments where love was inconsistent, emotional attunement was conditional, and they learn to monitor others to stay safe, or as I call it, people watching. The nervous system learned connection requires effort, love requires self abandonment, and I am safest when I adapt. Narcissistic personalities feel familiar to this system because they recreate the same rhythm: intensity, withholding, self doubt, overgiving. This isn't chemistry, it's conditioning. Your body isn't attracted to pain. It's attracted to what it knows how to survive. That's big. So empaths are highly attuned to emotional shifts. You feel when something is off, and instead of leaving, you try to repair it or, ooh, I can fix them. Narcissistic dynamics exploit this gift, not consciously always, but structurally. You bring empathy, they bring power, imbalance, and chaos. Over time, your sense of self shrinks while your effort expands. That's not love, that's a trauma bond. And I'll add this gently for those who resonate. During Pisces season or emotionally porous times of year, you can even include Aquarius, these patterns can feel louder, boundaries soften, empathy heightens, old relational grooves surface. Astrology doesn't cause the pattern. It can simply explain why it feels closer to the surface right now, or solar flares, Schumann resonance, the tone, the vibrational energy of the earth. And this removes shame without bypassing responsibility. So let's pause for a moment. If it feels okay, place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Take one breath in through the nose and a longer breath out through the mouth. And ask yourself quietly, what did I have to become to stay connected? No fixing, no answers are required. Whatever comes up is welcome. And breath work does break patterns. It rewires neurons, our nervous system. So breath is key and huge, because when we're living in those other patterns, we're holding our breath or we're having rapid breath. So the more times that you can slow down, observe, respond, those are huge. Because the opposite has always been, I'm hooked, I'm hypervigilant, therefore it's taxing my nervous system, and I'm wanting to fix and react. And then I'm crazy. None of that. So breaking this pattern doesn't happen through insight alone. It happens through safety, repetition, and learning a new relational rhythm. Think Buddha, chop wood, carry water. You don't need to become less empathic. You need a nervous system that doesn't confuse intensity with intimacy. Intensity and intimacy. Interesting. So, if this resonated, I offer weekly support for sensitive souls learning how to heal patterns without forcing change. You're welcome to join my email list. It's quiet, grounding, and designed to support your nervous system through this work. And the link is there when you're ready. You're not broken. You're responding to what you learned, and that can change. Thank you for listening. If this episode resonated, join my weekly emails for support and guidance for sensitive, intuitive, and neurodivergent nervous systems. And if you feel called to work with me, I would be honored to connect with you. The link is in the show notes.